The first light of a new day paints the eastern sky in soft, gentle hues of pink. The first light of a new day paints the eastern sky in gold. It is a quiet time in the wild, a moment of stillness before the world fully awakens. High in the branches of an old oak tree, a small, meticulously woven nest rests upon a slender limb. Inside this fragile home, 3 tiny chicks are nestled together, their bodies no larger than a thumb, covered in a sparse, downy fluff. Their eyes are still sealed against the world, and they huddle close, their soft, almost inaudible peeps a testament to their complete dependence. Their mother, a small finch with feathers the color of dried leaves, watches over them with an unwavering gaze. She has worked tirelessly to build this sanctuary, weaving together materials, twigs, moss, strands of soft grass. The night has been long, and she is weary from the constant need to provide warmth and protection. She gently shifts her position, her small body a living blanket over her vulnerable offspring. The world around them is peaceful, and for now, all seems right in their small arboreal world. The forest floor below remains draped in shadow, a world of damp earth and decaying leaves. The air is cool and carries the scent of pine and wet soil. The sounds are muted, the distant call of a lone owl, the gentle rustle of leaves stirred by a nascent breeze. For the small family in the nest, this tranquility is their entire existence. The scene holds its breath. While peace reigns in the canopy, a different kind of life stirs on the forest floor. A long, slender snake, its scales a mosaic of brown-green that blends perfectly with the undergrowth, emerges from its hiding place beneath a gnarled root. It moves with a silent, fluid grace, its body gliding over the terrain with an economy of motion that is both mesmerizing and menacing. The snake is a patient hunter, driven by an ancient, instinctual hunger. Its forked tongue darts in and out, tasting the air, gathering scent particles that will lead it towards its next meal. It is a creature of stealth and opportunity. The snake's senses are keen, and it detects the faint scent of the nest high above. It is a subtle clue, but enough to guide its path. The promise of helpless, easy prey is a powerful lure. It begins to move towards the base of the old oak tree, its journey slow and deliberate, designed to avoid attracting any unwanted attention. Each movement is calculated, its body coiling and uncoiling as it navigates the uneven ground. The snake is a shadow in the grass, a silent threat moving with a singular, deadly purpose. The snake continues its patient climb, its movements nearly soundless. The sun is higher now, its warmth filtering through the canopy. The snake's head appears over the edge of a thick branch just below the nest. Its forked tongue flickers. The nest is now just inches away. Inside, the chicks are becoming restless, their hunger growing with each passing minute. They shift and chirp. One of the chicks, perhaps the boldest, opens its eyes for the first time. Its vision is blurry, a swirl of light and shadow. It perceives a strange, new shape near the edge of its home. A long, dark form is slowly rising, unfamiliar and unsettling. A primitive fear takes hold. The chick lets out a sharp, piercing cry. The alarm is immediate and contagious. The other 2 chicks join in, their small voices combining into a desperate, high-pitched chorus. Far away, perched on a distant branch, the mother bird hears the frantic cries. Her body goes rigid. She instantly recognizes the sound. She drops the insect she was about to carry back and turns, her heart pounding in her tiny chest. All thoughts of food vanish, replaced by a surge of adrenaline and a fierce, protective instinct. She launches into the air, her flight no longer graceful, but a desperate, powerful dash back towards the nest. Every beat of her wings is fueled by fear and a mother's unyielding resolve. She sees it as she approaches, the horrifying tableau of the snake, its head now hovering directly over the nest, its body poised to strike. The cries of her chicks grow even louder as the shadow of the predator falls upon them. Fear grips her, but then something more powerful rises within her, a ferocious courage. She will not abandon her young. She will not flee. In that moment, the small, gentle finch transforms into a warrior. Ah, she dives. Without a moment of hesitation, the mother bird dives, becoming a feathered missile, her small body aimed directly at the snake's head. She lets out a sharp, aggressive cry, a sound completely different from her usual melodic song. It is a battle cry. She strikes the snake with a flurry of pecks, her beak a tiny but sharp weapon against its smooth scales. Her wings beat furiously, not for flight, but as tools to buffet and disorient the larger predator. The sudden, violent assault takes the snake by surprise, causing it to recoil slightly from the edge of the nest. The snake, though startled, is not deterred. It is a seasoned hunter and recovers quickly. It hisses, a low, menacing sound, and turns its attention from the chicks to the furious mother. But the mother bird is relentless. She does not retreat. She circles and dives again and then again, a whirlwind of motion and fury. She pecks at its eyes, the most vulnerable part of its body, forcing it to flinch and pull back. Her bravery is astonishing. She is a tiny David battling a reptilian Goliath. The fight is a chaotic dance of desperation and aggression. Leaves and a few of her own small feathers are knocked loose, drifting down through the air like silent witnesses. The snake tries to strike at her, its head darting forward with lethal speed. But the mother bird is agile and quick. She anticipates its movements, dodging, weaving through the air with incredible precision, only to return immediately to the attack. She uses her body as a shield, constantly positioning herself between the snake and her crying chicks, a living barrier of pure, unadulterated courage. Her relentless assault begins to have an effect. The snake is unable to focus on the nest, its every attempt to reach the chicks thwarted by the small, feathered fury. The constant pecking is painful and distracting. This meal is proving far more trouble than it's worth. Defeated not by size but by sheer spirit, the snake makes its decision. The prize is not worth the price of the fight. It slowly, reluctantly begins to retreat, uncoiling from the branch, then starts its long, slithering descent down the oak trunk. The mother follows for a short distance, hovering and crying out, watching until the snake disappears into the undergrowth and shadows. Only then does she return to the nest. Her body trembles, feathers ruffled from the ordeal, yet she is victorious. The chicks quiet, their terrified cries softening into whimpers. She lands gently on the rim of the nest and soothes them, nudging each with her beak. She checks them over for harm. Seeing they are safe, she spreads her wings slightly, forming a protective canopy. The family is whole once more. Duties resume. She remembers the food she dropped. She takes to the air again, calm and purposeful. She quickly finds an insect, returns and distributes it among her 3 open beaks. The chicks eat greedily, their encounter with mortality already fading. They only know their mother is here, and they are safe and fed. She settles over them, warmth comforting, as the nest returns to peace. The sun climbs higher, illuminating quiet resilience. High in the oak, this small drama reveals a truth. Courage is not measured by size, strength, depth of love, will to protect. The mother's fierce, selfless defense shows even small creatures can harbor the heart of a lion. Her actions testify to the unbreakable bond between mother and young, a quiet lesson in bravery echoing through the tranquil forest.